Carmina?
I thinking not for my grandfather and I thinking for Bulgaria have a heroes different, and do possible to see. This is like a national hero.
Oh, you want us to try to bring through a national?
Yeah,
thing?
and I all the time.
Sure, why not? Will you be able to verify the stuff we say?
And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
some
what's his
from
name?
books, from history, something like this. But this is very important person for
Sure.
Bulgaria, and this is for years ago. Vasil Levski is the name.
Okay.
This is totally
That'll be fun.
Yeah, national hero.
That'll be fun experiment.
And some like
I've
a
been wanting to do
symbolic
this
and
lately.
so many mystery around this guy.
Okay.
Okay.
And I want to see sometime.
Okay, his name's Vasil.
Let me see this
Vasil
guy now.
Levski.
Okay. His name is
Vasil Levski.
Vasil Levski.
At night, this secret. Vasil Levski.
I see him on a horse.
Yes.
And they made a statue of him.
Yes.
Because I saw the statues of him on a horse. And he's holding a flag.
Yes.
So he won victory.
Yeah, I see battle. I think I see battle. I mean, I see battle.
I was seeing a sword.
He's very strong. And
Give me some dirty secret.
I've got chills all over, and so like it's like when people look up to him, it also brings like the national feeling of pride and strength.
Okay. But I like but.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Just relax. Relax.
Okay.
Patience, my dear one.
Because every time you talk, then we like have to go back. So just wait.
Yeah.
We'll come out. Definitely, like, because I got like a wave of chills of him.
I see the Statue of Liberty, but I also see her with a goblet, like she likes to consume alcohol.
Maybe.
He cared
For.
the people.
Okay.
And for like the boundaries of Bulgaria to be independent from whoever else was trying to control.
This is true. From Turkey.
He like instills a strong national pride.
I see him responsible for a lot of men. A burden, a crux, tormented,
Yeah.
anxious, unsure.
I see him at a table, and then there's like a lot of food, and there's a lot of talk, and they're like have a lot of energy. They're happy. They feel strong and positive, and they drink red wine.
Totally true. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like a feast, and now then they want to make the country prosperous and do business. They're boisterous. He's boisterous.
I see like a town with a lot of people, but then I see a cemetery with a lot of headstones. And I see it all passing by really quickly, like his life passed by, or he feels like his life passed by really fast.
And this is happen very fast. When you, because this is like a secret make how is the name of this? This is not real war, but make a people together and make
He says it's a cost of doing business.
something like this, and people catch this Turkish guy, catch for this
Oh,
guy.
don't tell us though. We tell you because if you tell us, then
Ah,
it's
okay,
no
yeah,
pointless.
okay. But
There's
this
no
is true.
point.
This is true. This is very fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let us tell you. and
yeah,
see-
absolutely.
know.
Да. Sorry.
That's okay.
But да, happen like this.
To me, he feels like it. The collateral damage or any casualties or anything like that is the cost of doing business. Like, it feels like he's very focused on winning. He's very focused on the national pride. That's like the focus.
I see him with a beard.
I do too.
He feels strong. He's making me feel. He's making me feel like he's strong. And his bones are big. Like he's not a slight frame. He's a strong.
But this guy with beard is a different national hero, and live very close. Christo Botev is the
Okay.
name. But this is the same cows. This is the same time.
He has a beautiful woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw it with a woman too. He's actually in a nice room. I see him now in a nice warm room,
I do too.
and he's wearing a nice uniform now. It's a nice carpet. The carpet is beautiful, and there's like drapery.
He's very proud of the woman. And yeah, so like at the house, I'm in the room where it's like an entry. And it's probably some kind of official state house or else his big house, but whatever. It's like, got big doors. I'm seeing like black and white checker. It's one of those big rooms that's like a front room, but it's huge. And then there's like two staircases that go up like this. And this woman, she like has brunette hair and it goes like this, and she's so pretty, and he's like so proud of her to put her on his arm.
I see like tunnels, like cave tunnels, like under where he has his palace or his wherever he operates or lives out of, that there are tunnels underneath. Secret passages.
Absolutely
underneath.
true. Absolutely. Yeah. But this is real person anyway.
So I see him as kind of two different minds. I don't know how to say it, but one where he's very courageous and confident. But there's something that keeps telling me he's filled with uncertainty. He's uncertain about something. Oh, he seems a little trusting. Oh, I see. What does he trust?
He feels like he wears a long coat that goes to here, that has like a thick belt with a kind of, I don't know if it's fur collar, but what's the name of that material? It would either be fur, or I forgot, but sometimes they line the inside of coats with it, so the collar part looks a tiny bit different.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
So like yeah, so after he achieves his victory, then he's like official official role in the government. Correct?
Official role in
Well, he feels
in
like it to
country
me.
never happen, but people thinking for this guy like this is official hero. Maybe this is you see.
Yeah, he feels like it to
Because
me.
this is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if he's in that place, he gets great wealth. Yeah, and I get chills on that, so that's correct, right?
Yeah.
I see the head of like a deer or a reindeer, something with a lot of antlers.
What is this, like a head or what?
So when people go out and hunt
Mm-hmm.
and they shoot like deer or
Mhm.
male deers or reindeer, something, a lot of times they'll cut the head
Yeah.
and just put the head
Oh
up
yeah,
on there.
yeah, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. This is place for where is drink people
Right.
and put this is.
Mhm,
And this is
mhm.
totally Bulgarian
Mhm.
place. And drinking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, and you tell me the same, yeah. What are the secret, please? Only drinking, okay?
You want his secrets?
Yeah.
He wants to share it.
Whoa,
So.
you want? Okay, let's ask.
Oka. Oha.
Okay, that's it.
This
We're
is-
gonna ask. Don't give us any hints. Just let's ask him.
Well, since the beginning of the night, and I'm not 100% sure it applies to him, but it's coming back. I feel like I'm on the other side of a gun and somebody's shooting me.
Yeah, but not really. People ask, make this for Vasil, but never happen.
Okay.
Yeah. But this guy sometimes see this
Yep.
like this,
Yep.
yeah. And
Yep,
maybe
'cause that's
this
what
is
I'm seeing.
remember. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel snow. I feel like there's kind of a forest of sorts nearby. Like it's I feel like I'm outside of that big house. Like that house is made of brick or something. And then but I feel like I'm outside, and I feel like across the clearing I feel like there's trees, but they're thin trees that don't have like a bunch of leaves on them, like it's snow time.
Exactly.
Snow.
Correct. In this big house is monastery. Big.
I'm gonna let him
And
take me to.
trees.
I'm gonna let him take me to his secret.
Okay, okay.
I'm trying to see if his secret. I see out there in the woods there like wild boar that he might have. Well, I just see wild boar, so I jumped to leap to the thing that they would hunt that, but I that's a leap. I just see wild boar.
He hid some money in there.
Oh yeah.
Is that what you want to know where the money is?
Well, it's in a big chest, and I see
Yeah.
someone who looks like a king standing right next to it.
Maybe in his underground bunker.
Yeah, I think it's like it's under the.
She'll be
I
flying to
thinking
Bulgaria.
And a lot of that stuff, it was just him and his right-hand man, and they had a special.
Okay, but I'm sorry, but you know what? Okay, so he walked me out into, because I said, take me to where what she wants to know, and he walked me out into those woods. He walked me out into those woods, which are thin, like the trees seem thin, like the kind of trees where the leaves fall off in the winter. And I see a wild boar out there. I have just chills all over my body. So, if you were standing in front of the house on to the right side of the house and you look straight that way at that kind of angle and go that direction out to into the woods where I see the wild boar.
You girls need to go.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
told you, girls need to go now.
I have a passport, buy me a ticket.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't get shot.
I feel this guy like a double agent all the time.
Okay, so it's like this kind of angle out into the woods.
But I need to see which monastery is this. Do you see part of Bulgaria?
No, I don't.
So
I
I-
see the building though.
I can.
I could show you in a picture which building I see.
Okay.
Oh. I see it's night, and there's it's a driveway, and there's a fence, like brick, that the pillars are on each side, and they come up like this, and then there's a hill going down. The road is going straight between. There's nothing around there. I just see the road and then empty field. And also when you said about the secret, the woman came back to me again.
Oh yes.
I saw her face again when you said about the secret. I don't know, was she conniving? Or I don't know if she's conniving, but I think she has something to do with it or talked him into something.
She looks like a movie star or something. Like she could talk any man into anything, probably.
Because there's something about trust with him that he doesn't know who to trust.
There's also another guy who looks like a chancellor. It looks like somebody I would see in the movies, and he's got this white thing around his neck. And it looks like he's some kind of power player.
Maybe.
But
Because this guy, this is not
He has
work
something
alone.
to do with the money though too.
Oh yes, all the time. Because make revolution without money, impossible. But this money,
She's telling us a story.
And he is.
I'm feeling like the money is buried there in the woods. Outside that big house.
I feel like
It's a big thing.
he is trying to do the right thing for many. He's trying. It's very hard for him. He's. Go ahead, someone else. I don't know.
I'm seeing a lot of chocolate covered soldiers. Like we have like chocolate covered Easter bunnies and stuff like that. So it's like they're chocolate and there's aluminum wrap over them and they're in the shape and that looks like little soldiers, but they're all chocolate.
if this is symbolic, if this is symbolic, this is true.
Okay.
Yeah, I see many soldiers in mud.
Yeah. Like a sweet freedom, but
Mhm.
never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of soldiers, a lot of dirt, but
He was a great orator. Do you know what that word
yeah,
means?
yeah.
Because he's having me say that word
Sweet
specifically.
talking, yeah. Yeah.
He gives me this feeling of strength in his chest, and he says I was a great orator. Orator.
Do you see some face with this guy?
Yeah, I feel like he's strong. I feel like he has a solid bone structure.
Something in the face, something.
He feels strong in the jaw. He feels strong, good looking to me. Not like, like too good looking, but good looking,
very
strong.
and very beautiful man.
Yeah.
But with
I feel
I
like medium brown, like light brown hair,
Yeah,
or medium
light,
dark
yeah.
blonde or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I invited him to come through me. That's all.
Yeah. This is
I invited him
beautiful,
to come right
Yeah,
through me.
this is beautiful, man.
Done.
Yeah.
I picture him like the Tsar Alexander.
Yeah.
That's
I know
what
we're gonna
yeah, by
look
the
this
way,
guy up
that's what I
before you
keep-
leave. We look
I
on the
keep
internet.
thinking when
Yeah.
I
I
want
wanna
to
see
see
this
him,
guy.
but kind of thicker than that Alexander guy, like a thicker guy,
Yeah, but this is the
but that kind of handsome
Yeah.
face.
yeah.
And the ability just to like, if people were dejected, the ability to bring life back into them and make them like see potential. That's, you know.
I keep thinking that he's really uncertain. Oh, like he's a bright man, because I asked him, why did you get picked for this? And intelligent, cunning.
Which is cunning.
But
What a awesome
cunning
guy.
is just, what do I want to say, like quick, can think quickly and measure up.
That was
Measure up situations quickly. But even though he has that presence, there's something inside him that's uncertain.
Yeah, I feel something like this, and so many feel something like this. But because this is history, this is not everything put in a paper
Yeah.
and mystery. And this lady,
Right.
again a mystery. But this is how is the name of this with this monastery?
Mhm.
These girls here in like this
Nuns.
Real beautiful lady.